G'day everyone, JoeRilla again, and welcome back to another episode of Simple Planes. I had a lot of fun making the last episode. This is a really fun thing to muck around with. Um, yeah, this is what I tried making after I finished it. It wasn't so good. I figured out what was wrong with the camera. This has to be facing forward because this is what it references as to where your cockpit is. So if you turn this around like I did on the last one, it's not going to work properly. So that's got to stay facing forward. Now, oops, no, I don't really care about this thing anyway. It's a piece of junk that don't fly. So we're going to go back, start again. Yep, and now we're going to load the fat. Oh, what's all this? Oh, look, I was talking about P-51 Mustangs last time. Even though it wasn't really that, it was more of a more of a bloody more like a B-52. But yeah, here it is. I called it a fat slob. There you go, because that's basically what it is a fat slob. All right, so it flies. So what we are going to do is sort of patch it up a little bit. So we're going to just oh god no. Don't delete fat slob. What I'm going to do is... Oh, I can't. Oh, never mind. I'm not going to change that because I can't. I'm going to have another go at flying it. And then might potentially try a challenge with it. I don't know yet. But yeah, let's give it a crack, eh? One thing I will do just before I do... Oops. No, whatever. Just go back to the menu for a minute. How do I get... Oh, there we go. Just going to quickly turn down the noise. There we go. Play. Sandbox. Alright. Give me back my fat slob. There we go. Everything's instant on this. I'm loving it. Alright, so... Right, so all we're going to do is just... Oh, even that's still pretty bloody loud. I'm going to take it off, have a quick fly around, and we're going to land it. So just going to have a quick bit of practice. Okay, now... Oh, I was going to say it was pitching, but that was me. There we go. Nice and gentle. I don't know how much of a world this is. Like what I mean by that is I don't know how far it goes. So what I might do though is let's see if we can go out to those boats. I don't. Oh, put your landing gear away. There we go. Now is that going? Is that? It is tilting forwards ever so slightly, so we're going to have to just keep the nose up. So that's probably a bit of a design flaw. Okay, so yeah, still pitching forwards. I may scrap this idea, because I came up with an idea the other night that I thought would be pretty fun to try and build in this game. And if it turned out to be pretty good, I would use it as like a staple for pretty much, you know, most of the challenges is what this has in store, especially the speed ones. So, oh, it's an aircraft carrier. I wonder if they're hostile. Like, if I went too close, would they, you know, shoot me? God, I'm flat out landing on a runway. Bugger trying to land on that. Yeah, that's cool. Oh yeah, there is no way in hell I'm landing on that. The only reason I'm talking about it is because there is a challenge somewhere where you're supposed to do that. Oh, let's go back to the island. I haven't even explored that island yet. I might do so later, but I know that my little patch is over there. So now I'm going to attempt a landing without any damage. Where's my runway? Okay, no, my runway's over there, so I've got to go this way instead. Alright. I may fast forward this approach in the video, but we'll see. Alright, so that's lined up sort of acceptably. Go on, gives you, if this is what a game is like, with at least some degree of physics and realism, you imagine what, flying real life planes is like. Alright, landing gear down. Now, apparently, this is, going by what I learned in the tutorial, you got to cut the engines really early, and then you just sort of glide in. I'm not having much confidence of me actually hitting that runway, though. Oh, no, we should be alright. Okay. Let's bring it in. I'm going to hit the grass, aren't I? No! And hold the brake, which is... Oh, no! Oh! Right. It was almost perfect. Okay, so we can gather that Fat Slob is slightly flawed. Because, yeah, the center of mass is a bit too far forwards. I'm wondering if you move the cockpit, if that would change that. If I moved it back to, like, there. Not really. Don't think so. It does a tiny bit, but not really. Anyway, I want to try something. And I don't know if it's going to work or not, but it very well might. So let me just new aircraft. Alright, so what are we going for? Let's just turn this let me just turn this thing off. What I'm going to be going for is something from my childhood. Now, it's not 100% possible to make it in this game. Excuse me, but we're going to get as close to it as possible. What I'm talking about, when I was a young fella, I was thoroughly obsessed with Thunderbirds. I used to absolutely love it. And honestly, I reckon if I put on Thunderbirds these days, I'd still enjoy it. So what I'm going to be going for is as good a recreation as I can get of Thunderbird 1. Now, Thunderbird 1, just Google Thunderbird 1 from Thunderbirds, you'll see exactly what I mean. It's like a space rocket that doesn't go into space. It's like a miniaturized type of thing. So it starts vertical and ends up horizontal, but that is a little bit more complicated than what I'm going to be attempting. Oi, look at that. Alright, so it also doesn't have a cockpit, but as I said, we're working with what we can here. Now, we're going to need... that's fine for now. This is me basically experimenting now. So, propulsion. It's going to have some power. So, yeah, VTOL. One there. Very good. Now, I don't know how this works. So, VTOL nozzle, what's that do? Ah, yes, I know how this works. I've got an idea of how this works, so that'll have to go there. That's for thrust, I'm guessing. Might do another one just to be on the safe side. Like that. What's a RCN? I don't know what that does. Does it go on top or underneath? Does it go underneath? It might very well do. We'll see. Okay, so, yep, we've got that like that. Now, I might have to lose those, actually. Well, maybe I'll just put them further forward. We'll see. I'll just do one, just in case. Just because I'm honestly, I'm sort of freestyling this. I don't actually really have much idea of what I'm doing. So we're going to go back and find us a primary wing. Whoopsies. Primary wing. And it's going to be reshaped. More like this. Wow. yeah, almost like space shuttle wings is sort of what from memory. It's like almost like space shuttle. Nah, it's a little bit further back. Hang on a sec. Just give me a minute. Okay, so it doesn't actually have the style of wing I thought it did. It's more like that. Which means, yeah, that'll probably do. It sort of does taper a bit. So yeah, that'll be fine. And we'll just move it, move it back. Like, probably there. Where's the... Oh, I'll probably do the center of whatever tests when I'm done. We need now... Probably, yeah, we're going to need stabilization. So, need... Before I do, just go curve block. Just there. Spin around. We'll probably need another fuselage block just for this. And then we're going to need... Where is it? Wings. So we're going to definitely need all our stabilizers. So vertical. Resize that downwards a wee bit. As I said, I'm not trying to faithfully recreate Thunderbird 1. There's a fair bit of artistic license coming for this. A horizontal stabilizer. Excellent. Alright, very good, very good. I'm going to need... Can I... Another one of these? Yeah, right there. Can these go under the wings? Can they go under wings? No, they cannot. That's alright. And something else that Thunderbird 1 has is an absolute crap ton of jet power. So we'll have to give it that. So before I do, we need some blocks. So how do I do this? Oh, I'll just do it in a crisscross or something. Oi. Like that, I would say. Oh, hang on. Oh, this is pretty close. Well, as close as what the game will allow. No, we'll lose those two. It's not perfectly centered, but that's okay. So they can go. And propulsion. So we'll get a few of these happening, eh? This is just going to be excessive, I think. I think this will be like a little pet project. Can we make Thunderbird 1? Well, something that vaguely resembles Thunderbird. This looks nothing like Thunderbird 1, really. At the end of the day, it's nowhere close. Where's that? Can I put that in the middle? Not that, that. Put it in the middle. No, I can't. Okay, so that has to go there. I'm wondering, do I need these blocks? Can I get rid of them? Because it did have multiple jets on the back. So they've got to be there. Oh, so they're a bit better aligned than that. Yeah, we don't need the block. The blocks. Yeah, check that out. Ditch that. And what we might do with this is just reshape it and bring it back a bit and out and tape it a bit more, like so. And might do something very similar with this. Not that. That. So up one, like that, like that, like that. It does start out life as a rocket after all. Okay, I'm reckoning those are a bit off center. Can I? No, not really. There's every chance I'll need to remake this, but with 4 blocks instead of the fuselage. But I'll chuck on the landing gear and then mirror it and see how it goes. I'll need an inlet for the jets. Where am I going to put it? Oh, there. Well, that's about as good as that's going to get, isn't it? Alright. I mean, if you're very experienced at this game and watching this, you already know if it's going to fail or work. I don't. I'm just experimenting for the fun of it, so don't judge me. Actually, yeah, ditch that. And go those underneath there. And then no, guess do the large one there. Just behind that VTOL jet. Oh, that's not right. Yeah, there. It's going to be slightly uneven, but it doesn't really matter too much. Well, let's check out our science. So what we got? Center of lift. Oh yeah, let's mirror it first. So center of thrust, center of mass, and center of lift. So this is going to be going backwards again. So I think these may have to come back slightly. Center of lift might need to come back. That's not right. That looks better. Yep, so they're basically right on top of each other, so hopefully that should work. It probably won't, but geez, she's a heavy bugger, look at that. Anyway, let's try it out. Okay, so your engines aren't getting enough air, try and putting inlets on the plane. Oh, there's a bit of an issue. Hang on, let's go back. There seems to be 6. I don't know why they're overlapping. Oh, hang on. Undo. Yeah, see, that will make it more even. Ditch those. Alright, so I need more inlets. Okay. We can do that. Slim inlet. An engine me wing. And there we go. That looks terrible. Can I go anywhere else? Yeah, probably gonna have to go like here. Is that? Oh god. Let's put them here or something. Alright, let's see how that goes. Well, that's better. Alright, so let me just quickly. Oh, there. Okay, so I want to just know before I try flying it. Oh, hang on. That's not what I want. Controls. VTOL. Is there controls for VTOL? Z and X, but not on a controller. Well, that's a bit slack. Okay, so what is it? VTOL up is Z. Well, I suppose I can just reach down for that. Alright, let's give it a go. So, okay, so that's. Oh, I think I get it actually. So I've got to increase thrust. No. And, well, we're doing something Thunderbird 1 should, which is go straight up in the air. And, oh dear me, I've crashed. Alright, so I'm obviously doing something extremely wrong. Because everything I try with jets does that. Alright, give me a sec. And I'll see if I can just have a play around and try and fix the problem. Alright, so I've tried this. I haven't read any tutorials other than, you know, what's in the actual game. So, I'm literally just trial and erroring this. Okay, so it says that's for VTOL, but nothing's actually happening. So, go to... Oh, wow. Still having the same issues. Oh, she's on fire. Oh, dear. Oh, that's not going to happen, is it? Alright. What am I doing wrong? Let's just... Hang on. We'll save this one as Thunderbox 1. Yeah, no, it's meant to be Thunderbird 1, but yeah. If you're Australian, you should get that reference as to what a Thunderbox is. Anyway, let's just go. Let's try and load. Little bugger. What's that? Oh, what? Since when? That's pretty cool. Oh, that explains why you can get all that stuff that I don't understand. Like why you got springs and all that sort of stuff. Hey, that's pretty sick. Alright, what else can we get? Okay, so that looks like it's modeled off an F-15. Okay, that makes sense. Alright, let's try this out. Let's see, what am I doing wrong? So, oh, that's fast. Yeah, see, that flies really nicely. Wow, that's heaps fast. Well, this has weapons on it too. Let's see, what can I do with the weapons? Cockpit view, no, it's not what I want. Chase view. Well, that's the gun. Whoops, nope, not that. Got a bit confused, so that's the gun. Air-to-air mode, air-to-ground. Oh, there we go. Boom. Oh, I'm getting... Oh, missile locked. Alright, so locked means that there's a missile after me, and I'm pretty sure I'm stuffed. Oh, there it is. So is it? Hang on, targeting off, air to air. Oh, yeah, I want air to air. So I'm locked. Alright, well, this has been fun. Well, no, this isn't going to work. Oh, I'll have my landing gear down the whole time. Like an idiot. Whoa. Now there's an explosion. Okay, so that was just a little bit of fun. Now, scientifically, what am I doing that's different? Okay, so center of thrust is back there. Center of lift. Yeah, I'm really at a loss. Like, how does this work, but mine don't? So what's that? That's a... What is that? That's a... That's a structural wing. Seems like a primary wing. That's probably another one. Semi-symmetric, semi-symmetric. Another one. Input. Okay, I think this goes a lot deeper than what I was anticipating. So that's your. That's a what? So that's your. Now I'm even more confused. Oh, anyways, this is a whole episode about nothing, so just a little bit of fun. So look, I'll probably touch on Thunderbird 1 every now and again, but in the next couple of episodes or so, I am actually going to start getting into some of the challenges, and I'll probably oopsies, and I'll probably use the fat slob. What's the bush plane? Oh yeah, looks like something we'd get over here. That's pretty cool. But yeah, no, I'll go back to fat slob, and yeah. Keep doing that. Yeah, so we'll try and do something with the fat slob. Anyways, thanks for watching. I hope you weren't too bored to death by me literally just mucking around. As I said, I'm having a hell of a lot of fun with this, so I'm going to keep going with it. But hope you enjoyed it, and see you next time. Have a good one.